Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in Weatherford, Texas again, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And I want to give a huge thank you to the listing agent, April Arias, for making the tour possible. Also, the builder, Parkwood Custom Homes, and I'll make sure to leave all of the information in the description below. Now, starting on the outside, family, we have a masterpiece. You have the natural wood, natural stone, and brick combination, and of course, it really stands out. Now, you are situated on a 2-acre home site. So those of you that have been watching the channel for some time, I know you can certainly appreciate that. Now, over there to the right, you have a long driveway that leads you to your 4-car garage. We'll see that a little bit later on, so make sure you stay tuned. Now, as we do continue, you have the concrete walkway separated by the gravel. And then over here, you have a neat touch. You have the courtyard area, which you really don't see that on a lot of spec homes. So I'm certainly glad they included that. And we'll go ahead and see that now. So perfect for hanging out here in the morning. You have the privacy element, and I love to see it. Now, in addition to that, you are gonna have the extended covered front porch. You see the wood columns and the wood accents, modern light fixtures there, and an abundance of windows. Now, I'll slowly pan your attention over here to look at the covered front porch. Love that. Now, you are gonna have the iron double doors with the glass panes and the transom window right above. Lovely, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get you inside. Okay, so right when you walk in, you have these soaring ceilings. Love to see that. Now, right down here, you have the handcrafted white oak floors in a herringbone pattern. Nice subtle touch, and it's outstanding. Now, you are gonna have the double-sided fireplace right there. You have a recessed area with a natural stone accent wall. Perfect for your decor. And then I'll go ahead and show you the front door from the inside. Wonderful. Now, as we always do, let's go ahead and work our way around the perimeter so that way you don't miss a thing. Now, you are gonna have 2 bedrooms on this side. So we'll go ahead and see the first one here. So plenty of space. You are going to have the separate closet and ensuite. You can fit a queen bed in here comfortably. Got your walk-in closet there. And let's take a look at this. So beautiful shaker style cabinetry. You have a walk-in shower here. And they included the shower bench. So you have a unique mirror frame, the matte black hardware, outstanding. Now I got you in here just in time before the freeze started. So you know how to get you in here as soon as possible. Now here's your second bedroom. Again, the separate closet and bathroom. Look at that beautiful bathroom flooring. The custom vanity, even down to the mirror frame. So nice subtle touches that make the difference. And look at that, another shower bench. Okay, and you know I like to work my way around the perimeter. I want to get you to the good stuff like the great room and the kitchen. But this way, the floor plan comes full circle for you. So before we get there, trust me, I will. Let's take a look over here. Now, you are gonna have your powder bath. Look at this. You got this chevron pattern accent wall, that white oak look matching the flooring. And look at the beautiful vanity. You got quartz, custom cabinetry. Bravo. Storage closet there. Now this would be the perfect guest suite. You see it is tucked away. Now it is 2 levels, but upstairs you're gonna have the study, a game room, and then an unfinished attic space. So all of the bedrooms are downstairs. So extremely spacious here, as you can see. Like I always say, the video oftentimes doesn't do it justice as far as seeing the dimensions, as far as the room size is concerned. And I try my best to get you the dimensions, but if I don't get it in time for the video post, I usually don't include it. That way it's not misleading. Okay, so before we continue, look at that. The iron double doors here leading you to the patio. Really neat touch. But what you folks have all been waiting for, here you go. Wonderful. So look at the natural light entering inside of the property. You have the decorative trusses, massive chandeliers here. And then I'll go ahead and show you the double-sided fireplace. So floor to ceiling, you have the exposed beam on top with the vaulted ceiling design. Love it. So you can imagine hanging out here with your family, having a great time, extremely open and interactive, which is good to see. Now you have your open concept dining area here. And then let's continue to the kitchen. Definitely the chef's kiss. Now, you have the Taj Mahal quartzite counters, the fan favorite right now. Look at the beautiful white oak cabinetry complementing the flooring. You have plenty of counter space here. And then I'll turn your attention right here. Beautiful. So you have the farmhouse sink. Let's go ahead and open up some of these drawers for you. That way you can see how much storage you get. You have a paneled dishwasher, as well as the refrigerator. Got your trash drawer on this side. So the good thing is you have all soft close. You have a breakfast nook right there. And look at the way those stairs really stand out. Like I always say, I'm smiling ear to ear because I'm just excited to be inside of here. Okay, now you are gonna have that sleek vent hood right there. So it really stands out. Champagne bronze pot filler. You have the 6-burner range with the griddle inside. You have your spice drawer on this side. And then your utensil organizer on the left side. So for that seamless look, you have your appliance garage. You already have your outlets. So once you close that up, it's neat and tucked away. And that is on that side as well. Now you have counter space overlooking the backyard here. Look at the size of that. We'll see that a little bit later on. So of course, make sure you stay tuned. As we always do, let's go ahead and open up the refrigerator and freezer. Plenty of space. and it is signature kitchen suite. Now, since we are on this side, let's go ahead and continue. This will be leading you to your primary suite. We'll see that a little bit later on too. But look at this, the perfect prep kitchen. So you have the frosted privacy glass here, but as you open that up, you have the microwave and oven. You have your dishwasher there, same brand for appliances, stacked cabinets right above, and then all the shelving you could ask for. Now this one is dual entry. You have your slot right there for your second refrigerator. And look at the size of this. So if you have 2, 3, 4 people back here, you don't have to worry about bumping into each other, right? Now, coming out this side to the right would lead you right back out to the kitchen. You have your mudroom. You have a storage closet right here, or a coat closet. And then you have a built-in desk right here, so you can keep your eyes on the kiddos while they're doing their homework. Okay, since we are on this side, let's go ahead and see the garage. So look at the tinted glass on your garage doors. Really neat. It's a 4-car garage. You have your recessed area over there, epoxy floors. You can open these up and you still have plenty of parking right out there. So that's certainly good to see. You know, sometimes I'll see a 4-car garage and I think to myself, I don't know if 4 vehicles are fitting inside there. Maybe 3.5. And when I say half, maybe a golf cart, right? Or something like that. But no, that certainly is a 4-car garage. Okay. Now let's go ahead and continue. Straight ahead is your laundry room, but what I want to take you to is the primary suite, and we'll work our way around and it'll come full circle for you. So now the primary suite is tucked away again. Love to see that. Ensuite to the right, we'll see that in just a second. Get a load of the bedroom. Beautiful, plenty of windows, exposed beam, vaulted ceilings. Just look at the size of this. Wonderful. Now you have that beautiful accent wall there. Look at that arch detail, gorgeous sconces with the translucent material. That is a king bed. You have your 2 nightstands and a dresser. And look at the room that you still have. So you notice they extended the handcrafted white oak floors here. And now let's take a look at our ensuite. Look at this. So you open up the double doors, leading you here. Now you have the dual vanities, champagne bronze. You have the beautiful custom cabinetry, LED mirror. You see that accent right back there. And a herringbone pattern. You have your cosmetic vanity with plenty of drawers and cabinets. Water closet there to the right. Now you are going to have the quartz countertops back here, porcelain tile, and that extends to the ceiling. Now straight ahead, you have your freestanding tub. Look at that. Imagine taking a bath there. Extremely relaxing. Now right here to the left, you have your walk-in shower. Look at that champagne bronze again. Beautiful tiling for your shower surround. And you know they had to include the shower bench. So you have all the features that you need, the rain shower head, the shower wand. Lovely. So you got some additional cabinetry here. And then this will lead you to the primary closet. Before we continue, I'll show you some of the space that you get. Even right down here. Okay, now you have the double doors leading you to the primary closet. Now here, you see they extended the floor to ceiling shelving. You have all the space that you need. You have a closet island too, built-in drawers. Look at this. So you have all the space that you need for all of the accessories, the shoe collection, and I love to see it. Now you see the porcelain tile right back here too. Wonderful. Now, again, for convenience, this connects to the laundry room. Wall-to-wall cabinetry. You got your undermount sink there, shaker style, plenty of space for your washer and dryer. Perfect. And I know some folks may prefer that folding counter, so you can add that as you please. And at the time of this recording, the home is listed for sale for just under $2 million. And you know, after seeing 400 to 500 homes, at least touring those together, I can certainly say the value is here. Okay, and then to the right, that leads you right back there to the primary suite. Okay, so if you have it, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. You know, I ask that often, and I really would love to hear your thoughts. Okay, so you do have your breakfast nook right underneath your staircase. So that's a neat feature. Look at the wall of windows here. I know it is a gloomy day, but you can imagine the sun beaming through the clouds and all the natural light that you can imagine. Now you have a gorgeous chandelier here. And then let's go ahead and continue. Okay, so you have a massive game room here. Wet bar straight ahead. Got your poker table here. And it was recently staged too, so that's certainly good to see. Now, depending on how you furnish it is going to determine the space that you get, and of course, the utilization of the space. But if you wanted to add the pool table, ping pong table, a different sofa, it would certainly fit up here comfortably. Vaulted ceilings, exposed beams, outstanding. Now, tucked away over here, you are going to have your study. Look at that. So the glass panes in the doors, you got your built-ins over here, you have cabinetry right down here for additional storage. And then a massive picture window. So let me know if you can imagine working here. So plenty of space. The white oak floors extends up here as well. Now, your unfinished attic. So if you wanted to finish this out, you have additional space. Spray foam insulation. You got your well-organized ductwork. Extremely energy efficient. Beautiful. And look at this. Wonderful. Okay. Last but certainly not least, we'll get you right out there to the backyard. Now, remember, you have the Taj Mahal quartzite on your island, but then look at the accent wall too, surrounding the windows. Beautiful feature. Okay. Let's take a look at the backyard patio. Now you see they extended it right back there too. So depending if you want to lounge in the uncovered section, you can certainly do that, or the covered section. Now, beautiful wood soffit. You have your outdoor grill, beverage center right down there too. And it is ablaze. Got all the accessories inside of there too. But look at the size of this, family. Extends all the way over here. Remember, you had the iron double doors that can lead you right there to the foyer, so you can get in and out with ease. It is well lit. You have the natural stone columns. You got fresh sod. Outstanding. Now it is starting to rain a little bit harder. If not, I would have got you out there. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Weatherford, Texas. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this beautiful property. Is this something you could see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? If so, let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks in the next property tour. Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in New Braunfels, Texas, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And I want to give a huge thank you to the listing agent, Frank Baker, for making the tour possible. Also, the builder, Keith Wing Custom Builders, and I'll make sure to leave all of the information in the description below. Now, starting on the outside, family, we have a one-of-a-kind combination. You have the board and batten siding along with the stone exterior, and it really stands out. Now, you are situated on a 1.11 acre lot, so you have plenty of space in the front as well as the back. And in fact, you have 136 feet of riverfront, which we'll see a little bit later on. Now, you have this long driveway that leads you to the motor court. You have your 2-car garage on the right, and then your additional 2-car garage right over here to the left. So a generous amount of space for parking any size vehicle that you can imagine. And then if your guests want to come in, they can get in and out with ease. Now, you are going to have the modern outdoor wall lights, as you can see. Really neat touch as far as the covered front porch is concerned. Look how discreet that looks. Very modern, but still has a lot of charm. So you have the wood soffit there, massive iron double doors there with the grids inside. Before we continue, I want to go ahead and show you the front. Look at the space that you get. Absolutely incredible. But let's go ahead and get you inside now. Outstanding. Look at how grand this looks. You have the vaulted ceilings, clear story windows. Beautiful. Before we continue, let's go ahead and turn you around so you can see the front doors from the inside. Exceptional. Now, you have the engineered white oak floors inside, so extremely durable, feels extremely luxurious. Now here, you have your massive linear fireplace. Look at that. So you see the stone on the lower exterior, and then look how incredible this is. So you are going to have pillow windows and pillow doors throughout the entire property. So the best that money can buy. And let's go ahead and continue now. So you have the open concept dining area. So extremely interactive and open, and it flows seamlessly to the kitchen. Now, I thought this was really neat. You have this nook space here, built-in shelving, so you can add some decor, maybe some wine bottles, and you are good to go. Now, inside of the kitchen, beautiful cabinetry. You have two-tone, you have storage all along the island here, quartz counters, You see the way the space takes advantage of the incredible views. You have the best money can buy as far as the appliances are concerned. You have a Wolf, and then of course the Sub-Zero fridge and the wine fridge. Look at this. 80 bottles can certainly fit in here. But imagine cooking here. You have your farmhouse sink. This is the perfect setup. Imagine the family all along the bar area, beautiful pendant lights. You have champagne bronze in here that complements the cabinets extremely well. You have the Wolf range, 6 burners and the griddle. And then again, see that quartz backsplash. Got that ledge there. Amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and open up some of these drawers for you. See how much storage you get. You got your trash drawer here. On the other side, you got your paneled cove dishwasher. Got glass panes in the cabinet fronts. Really stands out. Ton of storage. All soft close, as you can see. And look at the depth there. Beautiful. And I want to turn you around over here so you can see the view. So if the family is out there in the pool, you're preparing a fantastic meal, you have eyes on them right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. As always, I'll make sure to show you the refrigerator. And don't worry, I'll show you that room in just a second. I want it to flow for you because I want to show you this side. So here is your pantry. Plenty of space. I'm glad they included the counters. You have an outlet here too. If you wanted to tuck the appliances back here, you can certainly do so. To the right is the laundry room. I'll show you that in just a second. I want to show you the mudroom. Now this is really cool. I love the space that you get here. So as soon as you walk in from a long day, you don't have to worry about being in a tight space. The width here is incredible. Custom cabinetry. You have your hooks that flow extremely well too, and it all matches the floors. Here is your first 2-car garage. Epoxy flooring. You see the privacy glass. And your garage doors. You have a window too, overlooking the front yard. And then look at this. You have 2 tankless water heaters and the whole house water system. And this is ready to be moved in. So just keep that in mind as well. Okay, so now heading to the laundry room, automatic lighting. Now over here, you have the stackable washer and dryer hookup. You have an undermount sink that looks out there to the side yard, herringbone pattern backsplash. You got your second refrigerator, which is really common. We're actually shopping for some refrigerators now. And, you know, we've seen some beautiful counter depth refrigerators, depending if we want, you know, additional storage. So it's really common now. We're seeing the second refrigerator in the laundry room or garage, depending on your personal preference. Ton of storage there. More counter space. Amazing. Okay, so this is your half bath here. Look at that. Custom vanity, the under cabinet lighting, beautiful light fixture there. And then of course that wallpaper. But This is only a few steps from the patio. So if your guests are hanging out back there, they can access this bathroom with ease. Lovely. So let's go ahead and show you that first bedroom. The primary suite is way over there, tucked on that side, which I know you can appreciate. But if you wanted to use this as a guest suite, you can certainly do so. They have it staged as an office. So if you prefer that, no worries. You have all the room that you can imagine. All right, taking a look at the ensuite here. So you have that walk-in shower tucked away. Beautiful gold trim here. It is curbless, also known as zero threshold. And that beautiful shower surround. Now, this is the second project that we've seen by Keith Wing. I've showcased their beautiful spec home, gosh, I'd say at this time, at least a year and a half ago. So it's wonderful to be able to get into another one here. We'll see about bringing you more projects. So this is the second two-car garage. Let's go ahead and take a look at that now. Extremely spacious. The one thing I'd imagine that you can appreciate is sometimes we've been in a few properties across the state that if they have two garage bays, one you can access from the house and the other one not so much. So maybe you have a supercar in there, you just go through the motor court. But in this instance, you have access to both of them from the inside. Okay, so now taking a look at the primary suite family. King bed there, your two nightstands, and then you have the Pella sliding door and the transom window right above there too. So you can open that up for your morning coffee. It is semi-private, as you can see, but you have incredible views of the Guadalupe River. I'll make sure to show you that a little bit later on. Now you have automatic lighting throughout the property, so smart home integrated. You have vaulted ceilings there, windows with the grids inside. Just a nice, cozy space. Okay, so taking a look at the ensuite family, under cabinet lighting. You got the sconces in the mirror. The towel closet dead center in the middle. You see some gold and some brass. Over here to the left, you see that freestanding tub. Now, I understand as far as privacy is concerned, you can add some drapes there, maybe frosted, or if you want to leave it as is, then, to each his own, that's what they say, right? Water closet over here to the left, and then let's take a look at the walk-in shower. Zero threshold. Got your shower niche. A lot of room in there to work with. And let's take a look at the primary closet. So built-in drawers here to the right, shelving for your shoe collection. That extends all the way over here. So a generous amount of room for a primary closet. Beautiful. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Just wanted to let you know that. Now, you have the built-in speakers throughout the home, inside and out as well. So if you wanted to play your favorite music, you can do so and enjoy it on a wonderful weekend. Now, getting you to the second level, let's take a look here. We'll work our way around the perimeter. I'll make sure you see everything. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so remember you have 2 bedrooms downstairs and you have 2 up. You also are going to have a game room with built-in bunk beds, so it is extremely versatile as well. And I'll show you that a little bit later on. That's straight across the hall there. A generous walk-in closet with your built-ins. Now this is the shared bathroom. You have quartz counters, that brass. You see your sconces right there in the mirror too. Towel closet straight ahead. And here we have a pocket door. Smart thinking. Love to see that. That minimalist look. And then your walk-in shower. So this one, you have a shower bench, which is a nice addition. Sometimes I like to open cabinets because I'm anticipating as a viewer what you're thinking. Because the worst is when you're watching a home tour and then someone forgets to open a drawer or cabinet that you were extremely curious about. So if that was the case, hopefully that satisfied you. All right, next bedroom here. So this is our 4th and final bedroom. This one has an ensuite. Decent amount of room here. Got a modern ceiling fan. This one's gonna have the tub shower combo, as you can see, and the closet combination. And right over here, like I mentioned, the built-in bunk beds. So you already have the built-in bench there, massive windows too, incredible views. And over here, look at this. So you can add the twin beds here. I love the little light fixtures that you get. They're reading a book or reading a bedtime story. That's the perfect place, you know. And I know some folks, they may feel a way about slumber parties or sleepovers, you know, but if you have a ton of family, the cousins, friends, they have plenty of room to sleep. And that will bring us right back out here. Okay, but last and certainly not least, we'll go ahead and take a look at the backyard. Like I said, incredible river view. You have a built-in pool and spa, outdoor fireplace. Really, I don't know what much more you can ask for, right? Okay, look at this. Beautiful. So you have the wood soffit back here, outdoor fireplace. You see that stone exterior that we had seen inside and out. Right around here is that primary suite that we had seen. So it all connects, but you still have that privacy. And let's go over here. Now, again, if you're transitioning the family out here, you have the sliders right there in the great room. Also that quick access door that'll get you in to the kitchen and that half bath with ease. You got leathered countertops back here. Got your beverage fridge, outdoor grill, and an undermount sink. ready to be fired up. Now, as we continue, if you want a little bit more sun, you head right over here. Massive pool and spa. You got that area over there where you can just lounge and hang out. Incredible mature trees. And look at the Guadalupe River. Wow. Almost feels like you're on the San Antonio Riverwalk, right? There's some similarities there. I love it. Beautiful. And of course, the outside of the property. But other than that, family, that was another gorgeous luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in New Braunfels, Texas. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this gorgeous property. Is this something you could see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? And if so, please let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks in the next property tour.